Aloha, this is Blake Goodman. I am a bankruptcy attorney here in Hawaii and have been one for 25 years. And I'd like to discuss with you a topic which is near and dear to many of our clients, and that is the impact that bankruptcy has on your security clearance. Whether you're in the military, you work for a government agency like TSA, or even the police, it is possible that your security clearance is a reason for you to pause in obtaining the debt relief that you would be entitled to. And while I can't say that that's not something you should be concerned about, I will say that in my experience, there is oftentimes a need to file bankruptcy in order to clean your credit up, or you will not be granted that security clearance, meaning that the reason behind a security clearance being an issue when you have financial difficulties and stress in your life is that you're considered a compromisable risk if you have overwhelming debt problems, meaning that you could be susceptible to embezzlement or bribery, and that's not good for your considering for being entitled to the clearance that you need to operate your job under. Now, many times the superiors of people who have security clearances will send their subordinates to me to file bankruptcy because they realize that unless the mess gets cleaned up, they're not going to be granted their security clearance. And so we file a bankruptcy for them, and I have not had in my 25 years experience a single client come back to me and say, I was deprived of my security clearance because of filing bankruptcy. That's not to say that it didn't happen. I've just never heard about it. Nobody's reported that back to me. I will oftentimes tell them that, well, your credit situation kind of looks, excuse the term, like vomit, all over the place with a mess that is delinquent and default, and that looks like a big problem. Whereas while the bankruptcy goes on your credit report as a big B, which is an admission of financial failure, it does clean up the mess. The slate's wiped clean, the debts are zeroed out, and for that reason, there is a countervailing positiveness to filing bankruptcy when it comes to being considered for security clearances. I can't answer that question more definitively because, as you're probably aware, if you're operating under a security clearance requirement, that you have to go before a board of many people, sometimes 5 or 7, and they convene every so often, every 5 years approximately, to review your credit worthiness. And so it's not like you can just call somebody and ask a question about how bankruptcy is going to affect my security clearance. But I just will tell you that there is a rehabilitative aspect to filing bankruptcy, cleaning the slate, putting you in better stead in the view of the security clearance board. Because the slate's been cleaned, you're not subject to that pulling and pushing of the stresses of financial problems because you've addressed it. You've actually solved the problem. So that's my information about how you should think about bankruptcy and security clearances. If you have any other questions, feel free to give me a call at our office, 528-4274, 528-4274, and feel free to look us up online at debtfreehawaii.com. Have a great day. Thank you.
Audio Jungle.